Government soldiers and civilians injured in the recent Kismayo fighting received treatment at the Medina Hospital in Mogadishu. At least 71 people have been killed and more than 300 wounded in sporadic fighting between rival militias in the disputed port city of Kismayo. The United Nations Security Council has since called for intervention to end hostilities in southern Somalia.
Members of the Security Council expressed their concern at the deterioration in the security situation in the Juba regions, particularly in Kismayo, and at the resulting impact on the civilian population and the humanitarian situation. The members of the Security Council called on all parties to refrain from any action which may threaten peace and stability in the Juba regions.
The city had witnessed 3 days of intense fighting last week between rival factions that led to massive displacement. The World Health Organization says the Kismayo infighting impedes humanitarian work in the region. The United Nations Special Envoy had earlier called for dialogue between rival factions in the region.
It is time that those who are leading in this country and those who are playing a leading role in Kismayo decide to choose peace, decide to discuss their differences and their legitimate differences at the table. They should exchange ideas and views and not exchange gunfire.
As tensions escalate, the Somali government is now asking the African Union for the deployment of a multinational force to replace the Kenyan troops in the port city. The Kenyan troops who moved into Somalia 2 years ago following a spate of Al-Shabaab incursions and abductions in Kenyan territory successfully drove out the militia group from huge swathes of territory in southern Somalia, managing to liberate the port city of Kismayo. Apparently, they have now turned into villains. Neither the African Union, the AMISOM command in Mogadishu and the Kenyan government have responded to the accusations by the government in Mogadishu. Kismayo has become the scene of sporadic and at times intense battles as rival factions fight over the control of the port city. The central government in Mogadishu has since disowned any administration in the disputed port city and is now accusing AMISOM's peacekeeping forces over there to have lost neutrality. Mohamed Hirmoge, CCTV, Mogadishu.